The photos from the bureau. So cast your eyes over this photograph, right? She was unfortunately present at the scene of the crime. Could it be that you're... Oh, I didn't read that. One thing about playing autoplay, you kind of miss things. I mean, read what they say. Give me 1 second. Could be that your website eyes caught sight of the perpetrator, perhaps? Oh, there we go. Mean to say? Yes, it was clear that the lady did witness the crime. But when the accused standing right there in this courtroom shot the victim in cold blood. Oh. Order in the court. Did you hear that, Your Excellency? Here we have an absolute conclusive witness. Looks like it's clear now. Who our real enemy is. We'll have to ask you to formally testify if you please. Can you tell the count the exact nature? Oh, I missed that. Can you tell the court the exact nature of this frightening and solid sight you described? Meet for a slightly late luncheon with Dr. Wilson that day. First, I was unable to eat, so I ordered for myself only a beef steak. After a while, the accused came over to greet the professor and they got into a fierce argument. Then, not long afterwards, the accused took the professor's gun and shot him right before my eyes. I don't carry a gun myself, so obviously I couldn't have been the culprit.
Yes!
Dude, you really need to stop this. Right, you filthy witch. Look at you. You black-hearted black god, and look at the Snow White Angel. I'm sure even a dark-minded scoundrel like you can imagine whose words the court is going to believe. You're still making the same mistakes, Minosuke. You mustn't pull out when you got it like that. That's a lesson you need to learn. Ugh, you're so annoying. Of course, I was at the scene as well. I took statements from this lady and two witnesses who testified before and put it back to the bureau. Decided that Miss Brett was not involved, so I let her go. The last two witnesses were completely worthless. However, well, even so, on the day in questioning, the lady was wearing the same outfit as he is today. As you can see, there's no real person she could conceal a firearm. Let's location where the witnesses have hidden a weapon can be shown. This is moot. No pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun. Those are witnesses' own words on the matter. Don't even think about doing anything rash for Inosuke. I didn't find the gun I picked up. There must have been another gun there that day. Hear about that, which means this lady was hiding a gun somewhere. Yes, that's what we have to prove now. To do so, we need to pull her testimony apart. All right, time for a cross-examination. At first we're gonna press every statement just to make sure if we find some new insight. Because the statements seem to be iron-tight.
Yes! Objection!
You don't like to keep up with the latest fashions from Britain, do you? Like luncheons are on Vogue. It's not right. No. English, actually, English no has quite sting to it. It's currently working in the victim's laboratory, it seems. So it was apparently a daily occurrence that they were at lunch together. Interesting, the victim only had another appointment at the clinic first. This was can prove from the medical report card that was made as evidence earlier. That's right. Brett and the victim went to luncheon following the victim's treatment, which is why it was so late. Yes, that all makes perfect sense. Full logic was a shining example of English intelligence this fine gentlewoman is. What happened to next?
Yes!
You say? And that was because he just had his super move at the clinic, correct? That's right. I'm supposed to actually check with the witness before answering. Is pretty clear of that fact? Seems so, yes. She heard that the professor was to have some dental treatment. It was you who ate that beefsteak picture here, isn't that right, Miss Brett? That's right, yes. But you have this shows the table exactly as it was for the last of the whole event. Then who moved the professor? Because you have a feeling that there's such Jesus for a fight. Where's his water? Where's his glass? In this case. Wow. How fascinating. Do tell us. What is this profound pairing? Become apparent when the time is right. Step aside, counsel. Well then, Miss Brett, can we repeat what Jesus said to be added to your okay. To become apparent when the time is right. Who used that phrase? I hope this was some more useful tips you're picking up from this experience other than that, Renosuke. Oh, I love this back and forth.
Yes!
I'm going for it. There you go. You spoke this print showing the fixed table as crime scene. It wasn't exact as it was left. That is correct, lady says. Well, that is, it's odd, very odd. Tell me, what's odd and the its ability to express itself? Okay, this is about the print that looks odd to you. Well, obviously, it's the cheers. The cheers. Richard told us that she and the professor said cheers over a glass of water. If that's true, there should be 2 glasses on the table, not 1. Quite white, Consul. There's only 1 glass Richard here. Being impressed about this nitpicking over a miniature. This is the price of ashes of a glass from this case. What should you say? Can it be that Chief Detective here removed the glass from the table to conceal this lady's presence? Of course not. That would do something so reckless. Then there should be 2 glasses on the table. Well, you're gonna try and tell me you can only clink with only one. Right. That suddenly took 2 glasses to the table. Inspector, what does this lady say? Miss Brett, who took the glass from the table? What? Oh, so terrifying, everything that happened. I panicked and thought I should try to hide the fact that it had been there at all, she said. Good gracious. Sorry! Oh, does she look like some kind of anime character? She has a tail. The student just reminded this lady's luncheon was prepared before our very eyes. And for concerning a glass or 2 in her saved the spray. Absurd! Oh, really? You're not going to excuse this vulnerable beautiful of mischief? What? No, this can't be put down to mischief. I'd like to know. Look at how the lady took the glass from the sea. She was carrying a handbag, you say? Yes, Your Excellency. A small handbag, perhaps commonly carried by one to-do women in England. Lawyer has graciously explained how she can remove the glass from the sea now. However, the fact remains is absolutely buried in the case. Someone has been trying to confuse the court with logical reasons, but in the end, it comes to nothing. Hey, she had a handbag! How can a gun not fit in the handbag? Yeah, I know. The handbag. Wait, you said the lady put the glass in the handbag, you say? Yes, she tried to keep up. It's already been explained to the court that all English women carry handbags for small items. Let me see. A little while ago, Miss Brett stated the following. There's no pockets in my outfit. I have nowhere to hide a gun. But what she forgot to mention was her handbag. Which would possibly conceal a gun. You're right. One down, partner. I have a feeling you pick up on that too. And you're assaulting your vile black ball. Well, it's very simple. When the defendant picked up the gun from the western floor. As if he didn't fire the gun, we deduced there must be another firearm scene. True murder weapon, if you will. Can't be seriously suggesting. Gossip. Yes. Did you or did you not search Miss Josephine's Brett's handbag on the day of the murder? No, sir. I did not. As I thought. In other words, another gun, the one that was actually used to kill the professor, could have been hidden in Miss Brett's handbag. Dun, 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 dun. Order, order. What is the meaning of this inspector? You know what? Prosecutor Average. How often did you not have the lady open her handbag and show the contents at the time? Thanks to your bargaining upon this, now she has to endure these uncomfortable accusations. Brilliant work, partner. Now we must have a chance to expose the real woman behind the mask. So, Kuzma? Dude, you're dying. For shooting, simply because it was unnecessary. Unnecessary in what way? Thank this to us. Mm-hmm. You can see what you can see through to what's inside. That's right. Apparently, meshwork bags like these are the height of fashion in London at the moment. The contents are clearly visible. Exactly. There was no need to search the lady's handbag. If there has been a gun inside, it would have been immediately obvious. As you can see, there's nothing to imply Miss Brick guilty here. Thank you for helping me prove that. No, Do-san. Ah! You submit that print as evidence at once. Oh, I need to look at that photo. This handprint of a cow. Why is there a handprint of the cow there? I want to take a look through the evidence. Look through this evidence just to see if there's something my eye catches that might come up later in a discussion. So that handprint is one. I might. That's the only thing I actually see at the moment. So let me go back. According to the court, appears to have no further significance. My silence right there is no longer any room for doubt in this matter. Must make my ruling. Indeed, there is only one logical. With the second Wookiee slumped over the bench before us, is the only possible pressure of this crime. No. Just when I thought I was beginning to turn things around. Malicious was at the start. Customer. I'm sorry, we're in this guy. Now that the cross-examination of the witness is over, there's no way to force the trial to continue. What? You mean this is it? I say you put up quite a fight for Wookiee students. Where the weak meets and the strong will eat. You're wasting your time. There's no way to defend true justice. Face the effect you can chew on your heart content from inside your cell. Is there anything, no chance of now turning this trial around? Just, there's nothing about that last photograph that the detective can cast. Which means there's no bias in which we can argue that the trial to continue. We were unable to report coming on time at the one.
Yes!
Wait. You're liking this thing. Okay. I don't think you can rule on this case just yet. It's just His Excellency deems the trial is over. Gives his ruling. That's the most part of the courtroom. Look at this. Just a moment ago, you said this. As a photograph print just a minute appears to have no photo significance. There's no longer any room for doubt in this matter. I must make my ruling. Now that means that if there was a problem with the evidence, some delicate detail, then the ruling on this case at the time would be out of the question. Then it's straw clutching. Look at this photograph print. It shows that the handbag the gentleman was carrying on the day is question. No problem with this evidence. What you doing? Marinosuke. Counselor. Suddenly, the new evidence submitted by the detective was not undergo the court scrutiny. However, I fail to see how this claimed any new information on this handbag. It's top print? That's exactly. Really, the prosecution is becoming tired of this rookie's situation Wheezies. Yes, I'm desperate. This is Wheeze. There's something about this photograph which just doesn't seem right. Put my finger on it. Very well, I'll grant the defense one final opportunity. Be warned, if I'm unsatisfied with your response here, the trial is over for the immediate effect. But this is the moment. This is the moment, chat. Roll those dices. Count those marbles. This is everything we got. Make myself clear? Yes, your Excellency. Should pause more. I want to say that it's the bull symbol, but I don't know if that's actually true. Can't be the bag. I'm gonna go for the bull. See if we're correct.
Yes.
Very unusual mark on the victim's wrist. And his shoe. It looks almost like a bone of some description. Dear me, I was wondering what reply for what you come up with. But you say on the victim's wrist? Clearly there's nothing whatsoever to do with the lady handbag. Yes, that is a bun mark. You're right. Go on, Inspector. Police could notice it when he was putting the postmortem examination. He didn't relate to the case of death, so he didn't notice it in the report. Did I tell you? In any case, we have no idea what the victim's suffering this burn, do we? And no possibility of knowing either. Well, look at it. The more I find myself intrigued by this curious shape of this mark. However, as Professor Chu points out, unless a firm connection can be shown, can't allow any further time to be spent on the feet of the spine. Your Excellency. It seems Miss Brett has a lunch appointment with the dean and the other university staff. She would like to know if she'll be excused from these stands now. Oh, of course, because dear lady. We shouldn't hold you any longer. His Excellency is about to give his final ruling anyway. Keep pushing this all over, thinking I should keep digging and digging, in the hopes that I might uncover something useful. Yes, you're right. I am. Can't just link that button to the case. We can. Counselor, you can't possibly do that. Find out what what's the color brain face. Really? It's the moment of truth. So then, defense will now present his evidence to the court. This is the evidence.
Yes.
Says Counselor. Unless on the print. Yes, Your Excellency. I believe the photograph prints are an amazing invention. When we humans look at the scene, we miss things. But in a photograph, things may have overlooked at the time or recorded forevermore. Do hurry up, Rookie. What are you going to try to say? To convince this poor lady, to inconvenience this poor lady, anyone would be excusable. Actually, we may need to stay. You need to stay with us a little longer if you don't mind, Miss Brett. You see, and very clearly visible in the other photograph. How did the victim come to have unusual shape burn on his wrist? Reason is recorded here forevermore. What? How? Get that for me with your little buffs, boy. That's what your game? Then let's see how it plays out. Show the court exactly what you mean. This photograph explains the reason for this victim's burn.
Yes.
The beefsteak? Actually, the point is the metal plate the beefsteak was served on. The plate? Ah! Excellency, are you alright? As you can see, there's an emblem on the plate. I would guess it was some sort of trademark of La Carnival. There's a little on the plate. Victim's fine. They're exactly the same shape. What else, Kay? Genius. You're spot on. This means the victim must suffer this burn while he was present at the restaurant.
Objection!
That's the case. We can't know if it happened on the day in question or not. Could have been the day before or the day before that. It's okay, the same some unrelated time. Well,
Objection!
Sadly, pressing usually the chance of that are extremely slim. Thanks. Why? That line of the burn is clearly discernible. Such a serious injury would have caused quite a commotion in the restaurant. Wouldn't you agree, Inspector Honosaga? Amidst such a terrible disaster, certainly. But, I would say, looking at the picture of the wound, it wouldn't suffer very long. It was not picking large bone, extremely well defined, as the defense is pointing out. There's no mild bone, that's for sure. Can you be more specific, Inspector? Well, let's see. The plate was at around 90 degrees centigrade One like this would have taken around 3 seconds. Means that the victim wouldn't have let out a scream of pain then. I've been investigating at the restaurant for several weeks already. I hadn't heard anyone scream at all. The hit